everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is empties time. I've got some empties to share with you, some products that I finished. And I think I pretty much finished everything instead of giving up on some stuff and just putting it in here. You guys know, sometimes I'll just be like, I cannot finish this product. I must put it into my empties because I can't stand it anymore. That is the worst. Oh, the first starting with a body product by Ren Skincare. It's a body wash. Their anti-fatigue body wash. It's a gel body wash. It has Atlantic kelp and magnesium in it. Helps to nourish, smooth, and tone skin. I liked it. I thought it was a nice kind of gel body wash, foamed up nicely. That's it. Oh, I got a gift set from Byredo of some of their candles to test out. I've never tried out their candles before. Whoa! Goodness. I am sold. I fell in love with the scents. I burned them all so quickly. Now I'm so upset. Because as soon as I got them home, I was like burning them. And then I was like, well, I went through the entire set in a very short amount of time. Not that they don't burn for a long time. I just left them going all day long when I was at home. And the scents were just amazing. I loved Bohemia. It's warm, it's musky, it's a little woodsy, it's divine. This I will be buying a full size of for sure. I don't know if I have the other one in here that I finished. It was Cotton Poplin. Nah. Cotton Poplin was okay. It was really fresh, almost too fresh to the point that I couldn't smell it. Like it was so fresh in the air and I was like, what does it smell like? This definitely is fantastic. And the throw on this candle is quite significant. Like I can really smell it even when it's not being burnt. Like I can smell it, woo! Woo. You know, when you take like a strong whiff and it like literally goes into your mouth. This, you could just put it in a room and you will smell it without even burning it. I finished a cleansing oil, the May Lindstrom Pendulum Potion. I love a lot of May Lindstrom products. She uses fantastic ingredients in her products. This is a cleansing oil. I didn't like this to remove makeup. It's a very thick cleansing oil, so you need a muslin cloth to remove. And I found that when I was trying to use it to remove makeup, I didn't like it to remove makeup. I felt like I had to use it a few times to really cut through the makeup. So I liked it as a second cleanse because it's thick but very nourishing. So afterwards, my skin felt lovely. But I need to use a muslin cloth to remove it. It doesn't just rinse away with water. Oh, I finished a shampoo. Oh my gosh. I mean, it takes me forever to finish hair products in general, just because, first of all, I only wash my hair about twice a week. That's just what works for me. I have a very oily scalp, and also with heat styling and that sort of thing, I like to give my hair breaks sometimes. So I find that twice a week is really all I need. And so therefore I don't go through products very quickly, but I did really love this. Kerastase Aura Botanica. I also finished the conditioner to this. It's a hydrating for dull, devitalized hair. I thought of it as more of like a slightly hydrating line. The conditioner was a little too heavy for me. I liked it, but I could only use the smallest amount. This was fantastic. It really cleansed my hair without stripping it. I feel like it made my roots feel very clean and fresh, but it didn't weigh my hair down and it didn't get too dry. Really enjoyed that. Oh, the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. This is their enzyme powder. I really enjoy this. This, though, is not as finely milled as, let's say, the Tatcha, or, here Miles like running around downstairs with Stan. It's not as finely milled as, say, the Tatcha or a few other enzyme powders that I've tried, but it's still really, really lovely. But if you want something extremely fine or your skin is very sensitive, you might skip that one because I feel like the granules are a little bit bigger. I definitely feel them on the skin versus the Tatcha. It feels like I'm cleansing my skin with like silk. It's the powder is so finely milled. Oh, yes to cucumbers, soothing micellar cleansing water. I just use it like to take off eye makeup sometimes or with swatches and stuff. I don't use micellar cleansing waters. I don't get them. I don't know. I like a cleansing oil. I always My skin always feels so much cleaner with the cleansing oil, and micellar waters, I've just never gravitated towards them. Occasionally in the past I've used them, but now, currently, I don't love them. So, it's okay. But I know many of you do. That one, it's nice and soothing and nice. That's it. The First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. I did a No Muss, No Fuss hydrating serums video. I'll link that below if you haven't seen it. This is a great hydrating serum. I love a hydrating serum in my routine at all times. Sometimes I use it morning and night, sometimes just morning, sometimes just night. But I always have a hydrating product in my routine every single day. So I have many different hydrating serums. This is a great one for the price point. It's not exceptionally hydrating like some of the ones that I have, like my Jane Scrivener Hydrator and my Sicily Hydration Booster. That's fantastic. But those are definitely at a different price point than this one. However, I really enjoy this. I feel like if your skin is, you're not having too many issues with your skin, this is a great serum and you want a little bit more hydration, but you don't need exceptionally tons of hydration. This is a good kind of medium weight product and at a really good price point. This H2O Plus Beauty Matcha Facial Essence. It's like a spray. I don't know. It just was a spray. I think it was sent to me like a long time ago and I pulled it out one day and I was like, oh, I'll try this. It was just a spray. I went through it just because I was like, oh, it's a mist. It really was nothing exciting. Oh, Tatcha Daily Rice Enzyme Powder. This is her old formulation. I went ahead and finished it. I've got her newer formulations in my cabinet. It's truly one of the best. It's one of the best enzyme powders. It never lets me down. The texture is so fine. It's the most finely milled enzyme powder I've ever tried. I know that you want, if you tried it, I'm sure that you would love it. If you haven't tried it, I'm sure like it's one of those products that I feel very confident in recommending because most people really, really enjoy it because it gives a slight exfoliation, but it's so gentle. It is one of the most gentle exfoliants you can ever try. Finished my Colleen Rothschild Sheer Renewal Cream, and I already have a backup. I love this for the daytime. It's an oil-free cream, and it wears beautifully under makeup. It helps to maintain moisture in my skin, but it is oil-free, but I still get a lot of hydration from it. It also has slight exfoliating properties to it, so just helps to smooth out the texture of my skin. It says that it dries down to a matte, powdery finish. I don't see that. It doesn't do that for me. It just dries down to a nice natural finish and it wears beautiful. That's why I love it for the daytime because it wears beautifully under makeup. You can use it day or night, but for me, I like using it under makeup because it dries down to that kind of velvety finish or kind of a natural velvety finish. And that is how I want my skin to look before I put my makeup on. Ugh. Sorry, every time I look at some of these products, I'm either like, ugh, or oh, I love that, or meh. The Orbe fragrance for the body. I had a little roller ball of this. It's lovely. It's a very no fragrance. It smells like fresh sunshine. Maybe it's a little bit fruity, a little citrusy, but more fresh than anything. And I love it. It is a gorgeous scent to use all year round. If you don't like fragrance and you want something that's not overpowering, but just has like a hint of freshness, this is a great fragrance to try. I finished my Sicily. Oh, there's a little bit left here. Oh, but it was like too hard for me to get on the lid. But number 9, the Sicily Fido Eye Twist. I love it as an eyeshadow base. It's just like a very shimmery champagne color. Wears beautifully alone, but also is a great base to layer eyeshadows on top of. The NARS Climax Mascara. I do like this. I do. However, I wouldn't repurchase it. I was enjoying it. I liked the way it made my lashes look. They looked very fanned out, very dramatic, but it wasn't as thick. Every time I used it, I wanted it to be thicker. I wanted it to be a little bit thicker and more dramatic. And that's why I probably will not be repurchasing it, though I did enjoy using it. And if you like your lashes to be kind of dramatic, Very fanned out. It separates quite nicely, but you don't like it too thick. That could be a good option for you. The MV Organic Skincare, the Gentle Cream Cleanser. If you have never tried anything from MV Organic Skincare, it's a lovely, lovely line. I think they're Australian. I want to say they're Australian. But a lot of the products in the line are rose-based, but also are exceptionally good for sensitive skin. Very calming, very gentle, great for redness, rosacea, irritated skin, dry skin. This Gentle Cream Cleanser is for all skin types. It's a gorgeous, creamy cleanser, and it just really cocoons the skin. But if, like I said, if you have exceptionally sensitive skin and a lot of things kind of irritate it, that is a great line to check out. I don't know, you can buy it on, I'll link it below, you can buy it on Cult Beauty. Cult Beauty does ship to the United States, but you have to spend a certain amount, and they will offer free shipping. That's a site that I like to shop on simply because it does carry a lot of those international brands that are harder to get over here, maybe the UK brands or Australian brands that haven't kind of moved over to Space NK US yet, because they do free shipping over a certain amount. And their products tend to be a little bit pricier, so you can normally meet that amount with the products they have there. So if you've never tried out Cult Beauty, I definitely would recommend trying it out. What do I have here? Oh, M61 by Bluemercury, their Power Blast. It's kind of one of those foaming masks. It's a glycolic facial mask, so it helps to just slightly exfoliate. It foams up, and you put it on for 1 minute, and then rinse it off. It's nice. It gives a slight exfoliation, slight brightness. I've never really found, it's been a while since I found a foaming oxygen type mask that I really love. So that's nice. I mean, from Bluemercury, their M61 line, you guys know I love the Power Glow Peel Pads. Those are unbelievable. I also like some of her eye creams. They're hydrating, like her Hydra Boost line is really fantastic and really great at hydration. And like I said, the Power Glow Peel Pads. Fresh, the Brown Sugar Body Polish. Stuff is dangerous, literally, because it's so oily, so it will make your shower or tub extremely slippery, but it is decadent. I always have a love-hate relationship with this because it truly is one of the best body scrubs. It's sugar, so it's more healing. Sugar is always going to be more healing than a salt scrub. You think of putting salt in a wound. Ow! Sugar is always more healing to the skin. And it has tons of really rich oils, so you don't even need a body cream after this. That is how soft your skin will feel, and you will literally have like a sheen. Not a greasy sheen, but a sheen on the skin from the oils that are left over. But my love-hate relationship with this is because it does make my tub and shower so oily, and it can be dangerous. So I really have to rinse afterwards, but the results of that are still, it's nothing like it. Kiehl's Lip Balm. Finished one of these. They're good. I think it's a good unisex lip balm. Your husband or man in your life is looking for a good lip balm. These are great. Stan uses a lot of, I have a bunch of Kiehl's ones from when I used to work for them. And Stan loves to use this. It's more of like a petroleum jelly texture. I don't feel like it's the best lip balm I've ever tried, but it's nice. Sunday Riley CEO Cleansing Oil. I like this. I don't love it. It needs a muslin cloth to remove. It does take away makeup. I like her CEO serum better. And the CEO moisturizer better. The cleansing oil just didn't wow me. Finished a lot of rollerball fragrances. I had some that I had a ton, and I was like, let me focus on finishing some of these. And they're all by, these two are by Nest. The Midnight Floor, which I love. It is such a unique fragrance, great for the winter. And then this is definitely more summer. This is definitely this makes me think of vacation. I wore this fragrance when I went to Costa Rica with Stan a few years ago, and it makes me think about that. It smells very tropical to me, very citrusy and sweet, but a very not a sugary sweet. It's just like a nice tangerine scent. And it's a little spicy and peppery. Just fantastic. If you've never tried the Paradise scent. It's wonderful. There's only one or two Nest fragrance scents that I don't really love. There was like the Dahlia one. I didn't really love that. Oh, the sandalwood one that she makes. I need to look into that again because that is, if you like sandalwood, that fragrance is so lovely. It is so delicate and warm, and it just is the best mix of sandalwood, and it wears beautifully on the skin. The Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Sleeping Recovery Mask. I didn't use this as much to sleep. Sometimes I would, but it would be too tacky. So I would use it in a thick layer, leave it on, and then tissue off. It's a really great hydrating mask. If your skin is a little bit drier than mine, mine's dry sometimes, it may soak in a little bit better for you, but for me it just sat on my skin and it would just get all over my pillowcase and my hair and no. Then I finished the Tatcha Luminous Overnight Memory Serum Concentrate. Yeah. This is a serum. It was like a wobbly serum that you push your finger into it and like bounced back. Very unique product. It does a great job of hydrating the skin, but it really does a good job of also firming the skin, really making it very bouncy, supple, and firm. I would use this at night. I would use it as, because it breaks apart almost into like a watery serum texture, I would use it in my serum step and then follow up with a moisturizer or a face oil. I've definitely used a few of these over the years. I've gone through a couple of these, and they're really, every time I use it, I'm like, oh, I forgot. It makes my skin so firm and bouncy. My mom also really loves that one as well. The Bobbi Brown Retouching Wand. I'm sad to say that this is discontinued. I don't know why. It's a gorgeous brightening concealer for under the eyes. It almost like a retoucher. It just kind of like smoothed everything out, brightened it. The texture was lovely, and they discontinued it. So I don't even want to tell you about it because I don't even want to like keep going on about it, even though I told you a little bit about it because you can't get it anymore. Oh, Sarah Chapman Skinesis Overnight Facial. I finally finished this. I've had it for quite some time, and it's a great face oil with a little bit of exfoliating properties in it. So it does have like vitamin A, so a little bit of a retinol palmitate in it. So it gives a slight exfoliation, but mixed with the face oil, it's not irritating. And it just really, it nourishes the skin. It's not too heavy. Really gave my skin a glow. Helps to retexturize slightly. My pores appear much more minimized when using it. This is like one of her top selling products. This is one of her hero products, let's say, and from her entire line. So if you've never tried it before, look into her line first. I'll link her other products or her line down below. But that is that, and her cleanser. Oh, she makes this balm cleanser. It's one of the best balm cleansers I've ever tried. And it's in a pump, so you don't have to worry about dipping your hand into a tub, and sometimes people don't like that. This is in a pump, and it is as smooth and creamy as any ones that you'll find in a tub. I'll link that below too. You should check that out. And then I have just some body shower gels I finished. One by Juara. I think it's Juara. And the Candle Nut Hydrating Shower Gel, which is lovely. The Elemis Frangipani Shower Cream. Both are creamy, which I love creamy shower creams. Creamy shower creams, especially in the winter versus maybe shower gels. And I love shower oils the most. I have a L'Occitane shower oil from the Almond line sitting in my cabinet, and I want to use it, but I know I'm going to be so sad when it's over. Do you ever do that? You have products and you want to use them because you love them, but you know if you start using them, you're going to finish it, and then it's over, and then you have to go buy another one, so you kind of try and make it last as long as possible. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Both are nice. The Elemis Frangipani has a strange scent to it. In fact, Stan was in the bathroom and I was in the shower, and he was brushing his teeth, and all of a sudden he goes, "What's that smell?" And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, "That really fragrant perfume smell. I don't like it." And I was like, "Oh, it's my shower cream." So it's a strong scent. Oh, I finished an SPF. The La Prairie Cellular Swiss UV Protection Veil SPF 50. This is a lovely SPF, but SPF 50. It gives so much coverage, or so much sun protection. It's very, but it's like a peachy color, so it helps slightly to even out the skin tone, slightly like take down any redness. It is slightly dewy, not greasy like a sunscreen because it's a cream, but it's almost dewy. This worked a lot better for me when my skin was drier. When my skin was really oily, this was a no-go. It was a little too much for me. But when my skin got a little bit drier, this looked beautiful. It looked almost like had light reflecting properties on it. Either way, it looked beautiful under makeup. Loved it. And, last thing. And I have a backup of it, and it's going to be in my Best of Beauty 2018 Is Clinical Active Serum. It's amazing. It is a wonderful, wonderful serum. I'll link it below. I'm going to talk more about it in my Best of Beauty. Don't want to give it away too much. And that's it. Those are all my empties. Actually, the entire bag is empty. So I probably won't have another empties video for quite a few number of months so I can build up some more products. I'd love to know what you finished and if you've tried any of these products, what your thoughts are. I'll link everything I talked about down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.